Hello, everybody. Welcome. Here we have Dr. Rocío Alarcón. She's the founder of IAMOE and preserver of life in the Ecuadorian rainforest. Hola, maestra Rocío.
Thank you very much. After all this period, first I want to say thank you very much and gratitude to the Mother Earth, to nature that is with us each moment, supporting in each step of our life. And thank you very much to you, Fatima, and to all the people who are with me during this period of time, during 23. So I want to talk about the next workshops in Ecuador. First is Healing the Healers, which will be into the fantastic Amazonia region, which is the lungs of the planet. Not only one lung, the lungs of the planet. And we need to learn and to share time with that area that is the heritage for all of us, for all the beings. When I say all of us, I include all the beings, all the species that we are in this planet. And the other is the Healing with Hummingbirds, which will be in the Andes Mountains, in that mountains that make incredible changes in the way of supporting and creating part of the biodiversity in the middle of the world, and all the mountains that are crossing different countries in South America. The Andes, the power of South America. But the main point there for me are the hummingbirds. So we will talk about these two workshops. Of course, Fatima, I'm here to answer if you have questions.
It sounds amazing already. I feel chills. May I ask you, why did you choose IAMOE for the place of these workshops or retreats to take place? And what would you offer to the people coming to these trips in IAMOE? Thank you.
Yes, why IAMOE Center for Healing the Healers? Of course, IAMOE Center is located into the Amazonia. And this center, IAMOE, is one of the ports of the biodiversity. We have in that center 257 different species of trees. And you can imagine the amount of trees that are supporting this area. Now we talk about the intelligence of the trees. My God, it's so amazing. So why not to visit this port that is one of the main point of biodiversity? That is in the physical. But what about the spiritual levels? We are talking about the center of different plants, especially master plants that are the main point to support us day by day. Let me say something like curare. Curare is the main plant that we use into the theaters, into the interventions in our bodies. And we don't know where come from this plant. This plant is coming from the Amazonian. So IAMOE belongs to this magnificent, powerful center of energy for the planet. So let's go to join in our workshop to share time with master plants at different levels: medicinal, food, handicrafts, and sharing time with the local people. It's time before we lose all these magic ports. It's time to share and to learn and to heal our bodies, physical, emotional, and physical bodies. It's time to share the wisdom of the trees and the oxygen that they produce for us. That's why we'll be in IAMOE Center. And of course, hummingbirds. Why hummingbirds in the Andes Mountains? Because hummingbirds are the most fantastic species that are healing us in each step in our lives. It's time to share in Ecuador, the center of the world, the center of energy, these powerful energies that they are offering us in the Amazonian and in the Andes Mountains. So let's come to visit IAMOE Center. Let's please invite all our friends to share and to join us in this trip, in these 2 trips, and find the healing process in our bodies and find the power of the hummingbirds, the power of the trees, and more.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom. I have a passion for oracle and tarots, and I can say that Maestra Rocio Hummingbird Oracle card has been a huge, huge, huge impact to bring healing and clarity. I love it so much. And by coming to this workshop, you will be able to actually see all the hummingbirds on her oracle card, which is amazing. Thank you so much for bringing this wisdom to this part of the world. May I ask you, as a healer, have you seen any pattern of healings or any result from the people who actually went to these workshops after that or to your retreat?
Definitely, definitely. Some of my last visitors into the Amazonian and with the hummingbirds, they want to come back. Some people return 2, 3, 4 times. And I ask them, why you want to come back? And most of them say, I was healed different physical conditions, or I want to feel the energy of the trees with more than 100 or 200 and more years, because we don't have the memory, but we have the report in the last period. So yes, because the wind can talk to us, and they say we can hear, we can see how we learn to contact with the wind, with the water, with the fire, with the trees, with all the elements, and with the local people, with the last healers, with the last that we call to all of us, the last curanderos, who can teach us the wisdom, the contact with the Mother Earth, to touch the clay that we can find in the Amazonian land, the clay that is there for thousands of years waiting for us, and see the iconography into the clay, the legacy of the people for us. Quite no. And the last is to, like the people say, supporting IAMOE, that is maintaining the biodiversity, the physical and the spiritual biodiversities.
It's such a beautiful honor about sacred reciprocity when you are actually able to heal yourself or genuinely healing the planet or healing others. It is a beautiful opportunity based on what I heard from the community people who has actually gone to IAMOE. They receive more than a physical. It goes emotional, spiritual. It goes with going back to the root of the earth. And I feel wonderful, like just by listening, I feel a lot of healing. And please always know that all the funds and everything regarding IAMOE will always go to preserve life. So it's healing in many levels. It's reciprocity in many levels in a genuine way. So may I ask you about the logistics? What is like to stay in IAMOE? Well, how is the food, the accommodations? Where should we arrive?
Yes. If we want to have guests in our home, always when we have visitors, we offer the best. So we have simple cabins, but very clean, mosquito net. By the way, we don't have any pests. And you can ask the people who went to visit us before, and they will be the witness, and they will give the testimony about the quality of the forest and the quality of the environment. So very clean beds, very nice cabins, and of course the food. Yes, we love to share the wisdom of the food and the plants from the Amazonian. Delicious fresh fruits, special master plants into the food, like we have chonta. You can see chonta is one of the master plants that has a lot of protein for our bodies. We have cacao, the cacao from the Amazonia. This is not coming from Mesoamerica. This is coming from Amazonia. That was discovered 14 or 15 years ago, and the origin is into the Amazonia. High in theobromine. We have a special breakfast, clean water. Please join us. We have a magnificent chef sharing the food that we prepare into the Amazonian with recipes from IAMOE Center. And of course, sharing time with the local tribes. Why no? Learning the languages. Why no? Working with fibers coming from the plants. Jewelry for all of us. You can weave the jewelry with the local women, and walking into the jungle and sharing time with the animals that are eating the cacao into the trees. This is not a big cultivated areas. No, this is cacao growing under the canopies, and we share the fruits with the other beings that are living with us, with the other trees that are part of IAMOE Center. Please join us and prepare your own cacao, your own medicine, and our recipes for healing our bodies.
That sounds so beautiful. Like, it seems like every part of this journey, it's always about coming back to the roots, coming back to ancestral wisdom, coming back to the earth. Cacao has become a trend lately in the Western world. So going to this path of cacao from the Amazon will be a different way to experience cacao from a genuine ancestral Amazonian point. We all children of the earth, and many different cultures work different with cacao. This is one of the options if you want to genuinely get to know more about cacao from an Amazonian perspective. And you were talking about living with the animals, being there. Out of all animals, what is the gift of the hummingbird? Why hummingbirds?
Yes, as hummingbirds will be for the Andes Mountains. Of course, we have hummingbirds in IAMOE Center, but this will be in the Andes Mountains. Hummingbirds, Ecuador is the center of the hummingbirds. Ecuador has almost 50% of the hummingbirds from all America. So the qualities of the hummingbirds, they are the unique group of species that can fly to the front, to the back, up, down. They can, in the spiritual side, they can shed us ray of energy. They can heal our wounds. They can feel the energies in our bodies. And we will learn how to heal with different species of hummingbirds, how to create our own landscape to call the hummingbirds. And maybe some people from Europe will say, we don't have hummingbirds in Europe or in Asia or in Africa. Doesn't matter. We have the flowers. And the flowers that the hummingbirds are using, some of them are coming from Europe. So we can call in the spiritual side and enjoy with the hummingbirds and heal our brothers and sisters and heal the Mother Earth. They can do that. They are a rainbow that spread light for all the humanity. They are living the one dimension to another, and that's why our cultures in the jungle and in the Andes Mountains always, for thousands of years, they were in contact with the spirit of the hummingbirds. So that's why hummingbirds.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so amazing. And sometimes people in the Western or city lives, we don't know. It feels overwhelming how to help others, how to help the planet. What can we do just to allow us the knowledge to make our own landscape, to believe, to trust that we can help the species, to bring hummingbirds to your native land, just like we help the bees can bring an impact, a positive impact of nature. Wow, that's amazing. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful, and I know the divine powers will call each heart or each soul that's for their highest good to be here to transform through this journey.